Mm-hmm.
Got it.
May rip. All right, cool. Welcome back to Hold the Phone YouTube. Here are our best bets for Wednesday, May 14th. Happy hump day, you filthy animals.
Massive game tonight. First
Massive
game.
games.
Biggest game of the night is the first game we're going to talk about. Knicks, Celtics, NBA playoffs. One of the stranger NBA or any sport series that I've seen in my entire lifetime.
I've never been fucked more on a single series in a single sport more than I have in my life.
Correct. And you're a guy
than
who
the
likes to
Knicks
get
versus
fucked.
the Celtics.
Correct.
And I love getting fucked.
Correct.
I find new ways to get fucked every week, every day, every season.
You bend over in ways I've never seen before.
Touching my toes naked.
Correct.
And no series has treated me like this series than I
can't
remember.
remember a series that might end with a bigger upset than the Celtics losing at minus 900 odds.
Minus
before the
900
series.
odds.
Up 20, 98 percentile chance to win. 99 in game 2, 90 in game 4. Knicks just outground them. They wanted more, bigger balls.
More grit, more heart, sweat and tears left on the floor. Analytics, just
Manalytics. Yeah.
Not analytics.
No.
We had a better chance of an asteroid hitting this studio.
Correct.
Than some of the games that the Knicks have pulled out against the Celtics.
Correct.
And now they're officially dead.
Yes.
Like, this has been a thought. Knicks win game 1. Then all of a sudden they steal game 2. But then it's like, well, then the Celtics will steal both. And then they weather the storm. The Celtics slap them game 3. And then game 4, the Knicks get brought to the barn out back, shot like a horse. Tatum's dead. Celtics are dead. The witch of the West is dead. Everything's dead.
Yep.
And with that being said, give me the Celtics minus 4.5.
Correct. You love the Celtics. You're going to keep. I texted you last night. It's going to hit like crack when you take the Celtics game 5. And here we are.
Everything's dead. Everything's dead. I've never been fucked more in a series than this series. The Celtics have ruined me. I never want to see the Celtics on a sports book again. And with that being said, give me the Celtics minus 4.5.
Give me the Knicks.
I know.
Yeah, reality, I think, is sunk in for Boston. They lost their guy. They've gone from staring down back-to-back championships to now they're about to lose one of the biggest series upsets I can remember in my life. The Knicks know they need to finish this thing tonight. Bing bong, Knicks are going to the Eastern Conference Finals.
I got to take that the Celtics have a better chance of winning this series now that Jason Tatum's not on the floor than they did when he was on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, your takes have been ice cold so far, so we might as well keep them rolling.
Do you not have any stance on that?
I believe that
40, in the biggest possessions.
He had 42.
I don't care. In the biggest possessions of every game that they've blown, it was him trying to fucking aura farm and take shots from the parking lot. He had ruined so many massive opportunities in game 1, game 2. They win game 3, game 4. He has 43.
Yeah,
I don't care.
They didn't want those 43 last night.
No. I'm telling you right now. The Celtics now have a better chance of winning this series and winning this game in particular without Tatum on the floor than they did with him on the floor. Give me the Celtics minus
9.5, minus 10.5 with Tatum, minus 4.5 without him.
That's fine. Minus 4.5.
All right, next game.
Guaranteed Boston Celtics minus 4.5.
You got to start an OnlyFans when the Knicks win that series.
That's okay.
I know.
We'll cross that bridge when it gets there.
Yeah. Another series that's dead.
Yeah.
I just watched a press conference with Draymond Green talking about the idea that Curry is probably not going to come back. He never was. You don't come back from a hamstring injury in a week. And he had death in his eyes. You could see it. It looked more like a funeral than the chances of them coming back.
This was actually the one series that we did call.
Yes.
We rode the Timberwolves. Everyone was getting the sucking in the sails of the Golden State Warriors, coming off beating the big bad Lakers. Or, excuse me, not the Lakers. The Rockets. The
Yep.
2-seed Rockets. Timberwolves come off beating the Lakers. Look, like you said.
No Curry. I mean,
no
what are you going to do?
Curry. We're in Minnesota. This just feels like you just sign up for the Warriors getting slapped.
Yeah. You lose your best player in game 1 of the series, you go home.
I feel like you keep things short, sweet, simple. You close your eyes. You take the Timberwolves minus 11.5.
Agree.
And you have yourself a Wednesday night.
Yeah, I think that the back door is going to be open in the
maybe
in the fourth quarter, maybe. But the Wolves know they got to put their foot on the throat, and they're going to hammer them right through.
But they've been hammering them.
Yeah.
They just hammered them in Golden State.
11.5, though. If the game is within 20, the back door is open in the fourth.
I feel like when we were back in Minnesota, then we go to Golden State, the previous game, it's very funny. The Timberwolves woke up after losing game 1. They've won now 3 straight in a row.
Yeah.
Draymond knew the 5.5 point spread. That was the only game that the Warriors cover.
Warriors better hope he knows the 11.5.
Yeah, hopefully the Warriors know the 11.5. Short and sweet. Give us the Timberwolves minus the points.
All right, to the ice. What a time to be alive right now. You got NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs every night, and you got 15 baseball games.
I'm trying to get fucked any way possible.
Yeah, believe me, sitting next to you has really opened my eyes to ways you could get fucked.
But we continue to put one foot in front of the other. We're living in a foxhole
behind another
foxhole. We're in the foxhole,
correct.
But some areas,
being in the foxhole with you is a real.
Some areas have been brighter than others,
correct.
And I'm starting to feel a light at the end of the tunnel with some of these picks. This is a series I've had success in.
Good.
As soon as we saw the Toronto Maple Leafs go up 2-0, I looked at you. I said it was the same bullshit.
I'm worried about the Leafs.
As the Oilers and the Kings in the round 1. When the Kings went up 2-0, the Oilers came storming back. I said to take the Panthers in the series. They were plus 170 when they were down 2-0. And now I know that the Toronto Maple Leafs in this game would love nothing more than to suck the soul out of their fans at home. Everyone's feeling it. Oh, it's 2-2. The Panthers, they dropped 2 in Toronto. Now they stole 2 at home. This is a back and forth series. The series ends when a road team wins. And tonight, the Florida Panthers win in Toronto.
God, there's going to be some tight buttholes up in Toronto.
Dude, I'm telling you, there's going to be a feeling in the air because when they lose this game, the series is over. The fat lady has sung. The nerves and anxiety pregame in that building is not going to be buzzing. It's going to be scared individuals.
Yes.
Because they know, it doesn't take a weatherman to tell where the wind is blowing, and there is winds, fucking hurricane winds blowing up from Florida right now, and there's going to be a tornado in Toronto, and the Panthers are going to get the job done.
All right. From something you don't know what you're talking about to something you do, let's get to the diamond. I feel like we've been hot here. If you've been following the channel, which we love, leave a comment, drop a like, subscribe to the page. The diamond has been treating us well.
We appreciate every like.
Yes, we do. We love the likes. We love the shares.
Comment your favorite bet of the night.
Yeah. Or least favorite.
Or comment that you're fading all.
Yeah, you hate Gavin and you're broke because of
everything.
Correct.
Yep. Well,
First
I do feel
game.
good about this. I feel good about tonight. It's May 14th.
Yes.
It's Wednesday.
Our favorite team to ride, we're going to start with.
Nice.
Tigers.
Cue it on up.
Tariq Skubal.
Scooble-dooby-doo.
Top team in the AL. Top pitcher in the AL.
World Series.
I'm starting to think about a Detroit World Series.
Correct. Against the Dodgers.
I don't see the Yankees. They don't have the pitching.
No.
Like the Guardians, I don't see. The Red Sox stink. The Mariners, the A's, the West is trash.
Yep.
They're the best team.
Correct. Dude, they got dogs.
Yeah.
Whether if it's Casey Mize, Jack Flaherty, Tariq Scooble-Dooby-Doo.
Yep.
Up and down the lineup. You got Kerry Bonds, Spencer
a team that's
Torkelson,
not afraid to buy at the deadline.
Riley Green.
Yep.
They got dogs.
Yes.
And they sniffed it last year in a Cinderella run.
Yeah, they have more experience than they should.
And that brings us to today.
Yes.
We love riding the Tigers not only when Tariq Skubal's on the bump, but, dude, we faded this cat. I know you're a Red Sox guy. Dobbins on the bump for the Red Sox. We faded him against the Royals. They end up losing 2-1. Not the worst start in the world by Mr. Dobbins.
No, Dobbins has been dealing.
But it's like, who is this man?
Yeah, he's actually pitching above his pay grade right now. I think he's due for a little regression. Last start, 6 innings, 5 hits, no walks, 6 Ks against the Royals.
Nothing screams regression than pitching in the Motor City against the Tigers.
Correct.
That's a scary, scary place to be.
Red Sox up and down. Haven't been good against good pitching. Give us the Tigers to start. Big favorite, but that's why it's a parlay.
Yep.
Game 2, another guy who I was watching his last start, and I was thinking, if I was a Mets fan, I could see Clay Holmes making some big starts in the postseason.
Dude, and we really didn't believe much in this man last season when he was in the bullpen of the New York Yankees.
He's got good stuff.
He's really come around.
Correct.
Like I've never seen before. You want to talk about the turntables turning. Clay Holmes
goes
across town, goes from the Bronx to Citi Field, and now has a little start tomorrow at home.
Yep. Leg number 2, give us the Mets. Mets have won 7 in a row with Clay Holmes on the mound.
That's impressive.
Yes.
And I'm going to say something. Bailey Falter, you're just talking about how Dobbins for the Red Sox is due for regression. Same with our guy, Bailey Falter. His last 2 starts, 1 earned run. This guy is due to get torched.
Correct. Love it.
And the Mets have a history of going against Falter.
Yep.
When he was on the Philadelphia Phillies, now he's on the Pittsburgh Pirates. He's going to get slapped. I love the Mets in this one.
Due to Falter, you could say.
Due to Falter.
Third game, 2 big favorites followed by the Seattle Mariners playing the New York Yankees. A little sketchier.
Sketchy. We're at home. I love leg number 3 because we get to go against a third and final gentleman coming off another good start.
Yep.
Going above his pay grade.
Yep.
Will Warren.
Yeah.
This guy fucking stinks. And he's coming off 7 1/3 against the Oakland Athletics, Sacramento Athletics. Now he stays on the road up in the Pacific Northwest. Give us the Mariners with Luis Castillo to get the job done. It's a gritty series, but it's somewhere that we want to be.
Yeah, 2 big favorites, and then we got the Mariners to get us up to plus 300.
Plus 300, Tigers, Tariq Skubal, give us on the money line. Mets, Clay Holmes, he's been given stuff like we've never seen before. And leg number 3, Luis Castillo at home. 3 home teams, 3 gentlemen, Mr. Dobbins, Mr. Falter, Mr. Warren that we're fading.
Yep.
I fucking love it.
Yep.
And we've been getting in bed with these 3-leggers throughout the week, and they've been coming home.
Yeah, Luis Castillo under 3 ERA in his career against the Yanks. We have 2 big favorites, going to need the Mariners bad.
Late night too.
Yep.
Perfect spot to set us up.
All right, 4th segment of the day. We're going to Quail Hollow, little PGA Championship.
It's Wednesday.
Nothing better than betting golf.
Tournament starts tomorrow.
Yeah.
I have chills.
Let's get into it.
When you have the 4 major tournaments, there's just nothing like
best.
kicking back.
4 straight days.
And
8 hours every day golf.
Yeah.
We got top 5s, top 10s. We're going to release them all tomorrow. Today, we're just going to talk winners.
Yep. Here on the YouTube, we're going to talk winners. Over on the social pages on Instagram and TikTok and such, we're going to do the full slate of top 5s, like you said, top 10s.
Yeah, we did well during the Masters.
Dude, hell of a slate.
Bet on a playoff. Took Rory.
Yep. Couple guys top 10, couple guys top 20, top Englishmen. It was a hell of a run.
And they don't tell you Dr. Chalk for no reason. Who's your pick?
I think this would be pretty electric narrative.
Yeah.
And I think this would be pretty sensational for the game of golf if Rory McIlroy went back-to-back tournaments, bringing it home.
Halfway to the slam, to the calendar slam.
Yeah. I think this would be fucking electric. Yeah. Obviously, I'm worried about Scotty. I'm worried about Bryson, Morikawa, a couple other guys in the field. However, I know this is chalk. I know this isn't fun. There's also Xander Schauffele, kind of a great pick. JT has been sneaky as of late. But I'm going to roll chalk. We took him to win the Masters. Let's take him to win the PGA Championship. Show me Rory McIlroy to bring it home.
You want to talk narrative?
I know. I love this too.
12th at the Valero, 14th at the Masters, 18th RBC, 4th at Byron Nelson, including a Sunday 62. Also looking for the career slam. Jordan Spieth, plus 6,000. Keep it together, Jordy.
The scenes if Jordan Spieth won.
Can you imagine?
For the career Grand Slam. Do you imagine if we went back
on the heels of Rory getting
back-to-back Grand Slam?
And all of a sudden Spieth sneaks in. Career slam.
Just ruins everything for Rory.
Please.
I feel like these are the 2 best possibilities for this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what we're really here for.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's really why we play the game.
Correct.
We could see Rory coming off the career Grand Slam at a course that he owns and
trying to get halfway to the calendar
slam.
Yep.
And go back to back from winning the Masters and then winning at Valhalla. And then could we see the career Grand Slam? Glorious of all glory, the scenes, the numbies that would take place if Jordan Spieth at plus 6,000 brought it home.
Come on, Jordy.
Gosh, we have a hell of a week ahead.
Hell of a slate. Hell of a
We have
rundown.
a hell of a slate. We're going to continue to drop these videos throughout the week, each week, over the summer, into the fall. We appreciate all the love and support. Fellas, MLB, NBA, NHL, a little golf sprinkled on top. As always, we'll see you on the other